こんばんは、べるたんです。今日も FF15、15じゃないFF16 英語版でね、やっていきたいと思います。はい。で、ここからね、今、フェニックスゲートから、イーストプールの方に帰ろうかというところです。ということは、どういうことかというと、そういうことなんですけど、ねここからね、また新たなステージに行くということですね。はい。まあちょっとなるべくやりたくないイベントなんですけど、これはもう本編なんでね、逃げるわけにはいかないので頑張ってやっていきましょう。もうほんと辛い。もう行く前から辛い。もうなんかずっとトルガルもぐるぐる言ってるし、分かってるんだね、トルガルは。これからなんか嫌な予感がするって。なんか怒ってるもん、ずっと。普段こんなね、トルガルぐるぐる言わないからね。はい。でですね、別に特に変わってるところはないですね。昨日から特にやってることもなく、そのままやってるんで、このまま行きたいと思います。で、そうだな。でですね、ただ、ちょっと実績解除のために、どうすれば実績解除できるかなということで、フィートウェーブの実績を解除してなかったので、これね、積極的に使って、これ私のトロフィーの問題なんだけど、それを一つずつやっていきたいなと思ってます。今回、英語版で多分16の配信は、終わったら終わりにしようかなと思っているので、一緒にね、なるべくトロフィーの方も、さらっていきたいと思ってます。で、これをちょっと積極的に使って、一つずつね、実績を解除していきたいと思っているので、頑張ります。はい。トルガルなんでそんなに怒ってるの？わかるからだよね、こっち。先に。もう行きたくないんだけど。めちゃめちゃ行きたくないんだけど。はい。行きましょう。そういうわけにはいかないからな。急がなくていいよ。おお、すごい回復した。みんなどこにも行けないからね。もう、頑張ろう。みんなで。はい。黒の一帯も本当にすごい、ここ。行きたくない。行きたくないけど、仕方ない。もうちょっとね、早く帰れれば。トルガルが怒ってる。
What is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
トルガルが急いでる。走っていこう。トルガルめっちゃ急いでる。はい。よし、行くぞ。もうひどい。
What happened here?
ほんと何事だよ。やめろ。ほんと。
Remember our orders? No survivors.
ひどい。
Who would order such a thing?
はい。いやー、ひどいよ、本当に。はい。魔法使ってるやついる？おっと。このフィートウェーブは魔法で、なんて言うんだろう。魔法を防御してカウンターにしたいんですよ。だから、ちょっと魔法を使うやつのために。
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded?
よし。魔法を使うやつが。
Kill all the ducal dogs.
よし。
Ducal dogs? Hey, we're innocent people.
よいしょ。はい。おっとっと。魔法使うやついるな。間違えちゃった。 使っちゃった。これにカウンターをしたかったのに。はい、ああ違う、いない。ああ来た。はい、よしよいしょ。ああいてるいてる魔法よしよし。いやジルがやってるな。しょうがない。まだいるぞ。よいしょ。邪魔だな。よいしょ。まだいるか。はい、これでいいかな。どう。ハンナさんの家が。こんばんは。2週目後半になってもう泣きそうになってるこっちも重いしね。こっちは前半のうつイベントだからね。よし、ダメだ。くそもう本当にいてるはい、危ない。よしよしよし。はい、やれ。本当にあと少しで全然運命が変わっていたのに、本当にひどい話。いいぞ。おっとっと、ギリギリだった。ここに少しでも戦力があればまた違ったのにね。クライブ一人でやっつけられるんだし。いやー、きつ。
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
ここで謝ってるんだね。
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
辛いよ。はあ。
We're too late. Gav.
カブ。
Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastport was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck! My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help. Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with. We do. But it can wait. In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us. All right. And we'd best be quick. Last I heard he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you. When you're ready, then.
すごい。やっぱり無駄ごと殺されてるから死体の数も多いね。ほんとこいつ。
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
そうそう、ストーリーの進め方次第でやっぱり違うみたい。どういうこと？どういうこと？でもこれの進め方はしょうがないよね。生きてる世界線はないでしょ？後半の2週目の方の話かな。まだ黒の一帯はそんなに広がってない。ミスト島。ミスト島。
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
覚えてない。ミスト島、どこの話？とりあえずみんなに話を聞かないとね。指導に話を聞くんだけど、その前にいろいろと話をね。
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
呼ばれた。
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
あそこもまた内容がちょっと変わるみたい。へえ。
I heard you lost someone in Eastpool. Sorry. If there's anything you need, just say the word.
いや、全然夫悪くないんだけどね。いや、クライブも知り合いがいたなんて知らなかったし。いい人たちだ。気にかけてくれて。ミストと。
Yes? What? Go on then.
アイテムもう全然使わないんだよね。実はラストエリクサも買ってあるんだけど。全然
Come again.
増える一方。
Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Well, what's that for you, dear?
特に何もないっていうね。見るだけ。新しいのはこれだけか。
Anything else?
一応ね、声をかけておきたい。この辺話してくれないな。ちょっとね、ここ他の人と話すと話してくれるまでの楽があるよね。NPC が。
Fellow back there is an intelligencer tasked with tracking down Sid.
はいはいはいはい。ミストと多分なんやけど、ストーリー進め方自体で。
Most likely.
But did she have to go so far?
ひどいことをするよね、本当に。見れないストーリーってまだあるんだって思えた。あ、そうなんだ。
You tell Sid what you told me. We can hammer out the details once that's done.
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing. We knew the Vicereine had no love for her subjects, but to order the slaughter of an entire village.
あ、ごめん。ニワトリコが襲んじゃった。誰もいない。
There's a commotion in the main hall. What's happened this time?
まあちょっとここからだと遠いんだけどね。いろいろあった。悲しい。
What happened? Is everything all right?
No, it's not.
この子たちはあれだね。 もうベアラーの刻印があるからベアラーとして生きてたんだね。でこの子たち多分さ、5年後になったらさ、多分今が10歳くらいだとしたらもうね、ほとんどまだ大人とは言わないかもしれないけど楽しそう。ボフ見るさ、英語だとさ、ちょっとさ、変質者っぽいところがちょっと際立ってるんだけど。
Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
じゃあ2週目ではこんな攻撃するのってのも知れたのは楽しみような、不安なような。あ、そんなことあるの？あー、まだちっちゃいからさ、外で出てると危ないよ。この人はこっちにね、ちょっと休憩してんだ。早くやらなくちゃとか言ってたけど。はい、ここはお、タリア。ここにまたなんか書いてあるね。お手紙でも何も書いてないかも。これから書くのか？
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
タリア。
We're low on gig and toad oil and curial greens. Should I put an order in with Lady Karen? よし、とりあえずシドに。あ、ジル。
We can keep running, or we can walk through this door.
そうだね。行こう。シド。
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
はい、なんかぐるぐるしてる YouTube。 大丈夫かな。いやー、やっぱ長いセリフだと結構意訳みたいな感じで日本語訳もなっているような感じがするね。うん。ね、たるやね。それでも救おうとしてる姿勢自体すごいと思うし、本当だよね。クライブつないだ。そうだよ。思いを離さないでね。本当にね。でも、クライブは本当ずーっとそのままね、何年経ってもね、ずっと一緒だからね。これでスキップしちゃダメだから、もう大丈夫かな。はい。で、宣告。ちょっと前。すごい城だよね。改めて見るとすごい。地震大国の日本人からするとすごく怖い。
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
この人、ある意味、このタイミングが一番輝いてるとこ。いやもうここが一番最高潮だったね。あれは聞き取りにくい。そう、あの辺。
I must have misheard.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
ちな、クライブがジル以外の女性にうつつを抜かすのは嫌なです。いや、それはないな、私も。やっぱり一筋じゃないとね、ジル。
If everything we were taught about the mother crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
そうだね。いやー、ね、力押しだけではどうにもならないからね。そうだね。教えられたことが全て正しいではないなんて言われたらもう、ね、シドのこの先進的な考え方は本当にすごいよね。こうなんか全体を俯瞰して見てるところとか本当すごいと思うね。ここを覚悟を決めるしかないところよね。そうなんだよな。いや、この覚悟のところ初回でも言ったけどさ、クライブがさ、こ 即決できるところって本当にすごいと思うなって。ねえ。
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
もうこれであれよ、もうクライブが OK って言ったら自動的にジルもついてくるし、落ちたとはいえ太閤家の人間だからね。また死のうか死ななかったらね、もっといろんなことができたかもしれないし、また違う運命になってたかもしれない。もう実質これでナンバー2みたいなもんだよね、クライブがね。新入りからさっと。ありがとう。もっと。おお、なんかもうみんなクライブが協力してくれるっていうことを理解している。
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
即決じゃなくて一瞬頭の中でめちゃくちゃガッとあったんじゃない。そりゃそうだろうけどね。そりゃそうだろうけども、多分クライブはいろいろ考えたと思うよね。もう瞬時に。CPU は。
What do you suppose it could be?
もうそれがどういうことなのかっていうのはよく分かってるからね、多分クライブはね。あ、ネクタール。おっさん、次は何を作るクポ？かわいい。ここは初めて話しかけたかも。
Well, what do you want?
フレームタン。はい。いろいろ作れるようにはなっているけれども、最強の武器を持ってるから。ダメだな。話してくれないな。どうかな？ダメか。そう、それこそ一般人で思いつかないほどにめっちゃ考えたと思う。そうだね。もうライフラインをぶっ壊すっていうことだからね。
Clive! You're alright! I thought you might be.
すごいグッズ嬉しそう。シドもね、嬉しかったと思うよ。だってもう帰ってこないかもしれなかったんだもん。それでも送り出してくれたけどね。帰ってきたっていうことはね。ガブ話してくれない。なぜ？居住区。これはいいか。あ、これか。
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
しょうがないな。
Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
ほんと無茶苦茶な依頼。ね、改めて隠れ家の人々の話し方は聞き取りやすいな。あ、そうなんだ。
Unless it won't last very long out in the elements, I should make for Sandbreck as soon as I can.
私でもちょっと聞き取れるからね。
There's a commotion in the main hall. What's happened this time?
よし。カローンに話して、あ、でもそう進んじゃうかな。これを先にやった方がいいかな。よいしょ。
He's never this late. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
これも嫌なや。
Forgive me, young man.
嫌な依頼。
I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
やりましょう。
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
ずいぶん年の離れた友達だね。クエスト順番次第や見れるイベント、見れないものもあるみたい。なるほど。じゃあいつもと違う順番で行った方がいいのかな。順番次第では。いつもどっちから行ってたっけ？いつもこっちから行ってたんだよね。ロストウィング。先に行ってみようか。順番次第では見れないやつもある。なんか順番次第っていうか、その時期的にずっと残しておくと受けられなくなるイベントがあるっていうのは聞いたことがあるんだけど、そうなんだね。なるべくいろいろと受けていきたいとは思うけど、なるべくで全部のイベントを見たいよね。うちも流れるままにプレイしてた。そうだよね。
What can I interest you in today?
そうね、なんもなさそう。違う違う違う、売却じゃない。あ、英雄の薬1個ない。
Ah, yes.
Yes.
I hope it's to your liking. Keep fighting the good fight.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
There haven't been any surprises since your last visit. But we all know how fast that can change.
Kandan.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
さっき言ってたミストとあれも4人で写真撮りたいと思ったし、どれのことどれだっけ？ミスト
Lorbert's
と
Pass is south of here. Good luck finding Randall.
OK。
Oh, and take care.
ミスト島ってどこだっけ？これじゃわかんないか。どれ？鉄王国。ミスト島。どこだっけ？覚えてない。なんか英語の簡単やっぱり硬いな確かにね。まあ、とりあえず助けられるかわからないけど頑張って助けに行きましょう。はい、よいしょ。こっちかな。こっちだよね。ああ、アンプロシアがいないからよいしょ、歩いていかないと。だいたいプレイはできてると思ってるんだけどね。
I heard from a couple of the bearers what you did to them royalists over at the care. Glad you're on our side.
よし。やっぱり英語は難しい。なんかいろんなパーツのこうなんだろう、あともうちょっとここうまくいけばよかったのにっていうことがさすごくたくさんあるんだよね。それでもなんとか進んでいってるから本当にリアルだな。
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
The clearing where we were attacked. It's not far from here. Go! Find Randall!
よし。ミスト島での4人での写真一応目指してるし、ベルタも目指そう。目指したい。全然覚えてないけど目指したいね。はい。ダメか？ゴブリン。
Why am I not surprised?
ちょっとちょっとあんまり言っちゃうとダメだって。逃げたことになっちゃうから、はいすっいいね。あ、いていていて。ジャンプしてちょおっといてていて違う、やりたいことじゃないんだ。これがやりたいんじゃない違うんだ、違いたい違うんだよな。よいしょ、よし、今のがカウンターだな。これもやりたかったやつとはちょっと違ったけどまあいいや。よし、 よし。はい。はい、ちょっとやりたいこととは全然違う。あ、これ、あ、そうそうそう、これやりたかった。よし。戦闘シーンでのプレイで言えば、本当ベルタンのがうまいし。あ、そうなんだ。でもそんなにうまくはないけど。どうだ今回は1番に来たんですけど、ダメでした。
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
ダメでした。1番に来たけど。はあ。もう丁寧にやっていきたいね、クエストも。それでまた分岐が少しあるんだったら、なおさら。どうすればいいんだろうな、ミスト島の選択肢。選択肢でそんな分岐なんてあったかななんか2周目の時にね、どうにかならないかなと思ってやってたと思うんだけど、どうなんだろう。どっかもっと違う選択肢があったのかな。順番とかあるかもしれない。重要そうなやつから1個ずつやってった方がいいのかな。全部いっぺんにやろうとするからなんかごちゃごちゃしたのかな。報告をちゃんとしないとダメだよね。あれこっちじゃなくない？こっちじゃないな。こっちじゃない。もう一個向こう。こっからいけるかな。よしよし。ダメだったよ、簡単。もっと早く言ってくんないと。
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone.
ダメでした。
Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
Had you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
クライブ一人ではないシーンも割とあるみたいよ。あ、そうなんだ。やり込み要素がすごい。人参のスープ。ニャーチョコポのワイン煮込み。人参のスープ。なんでここであえて入ってくるんだろうな。あと、魚の燻製。うん。美味しそうなんじゃない？魚料理がいっぱいあるね。ニャーチョコのワイン煮込み。これ美味しそう。エールはノースリーチからの入荷した。なるほどね。カンタンに至っては日本語声優さんのが好きかも。カンタンさ、英語なんかこうなんだろう、怪しさが爆発している。なんか怪しいよね、カンタン。信用できない。なんでだろうな、硬すぎるのかな。そういう印象になっちゃうね。まあ、リーダーっぽいっちゃリーダーっぽいかもしれない。感じ方が日本人と違うからね、受け取り方が。あえてそういう人を選んでるのかな。 こんにち
I'll
は。
have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
でもここじゃない方がいいと思うな。もう少しさ、手前じゃないとさ、あんま意味ないんだよね、そこで見てても。
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
うん。こんにちは。まだ拾ってないからダメか。これと、
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
そうそう、タリアのところにある紙もちょくちょく調べてみるのも面白いかも。へえ。握る。これ関係ない。この握る関係ない。ここら辺に落ちてるはずなんだけど。あったあった。はい。
More of the lost supplies.
もうすごい音してんだけど、この辺で。何があったんだろう。はい。
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
こんにちは。この人はダメだな。仕事に夢中。あ、さっきの人に話しかける。こんにちは。
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby, and I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
ありがとう。ぶどうさん、美味しそうだ。一周目クリアできて分かることもあったんやけど、分からないことも増えた。それはあるかも。なぜか謎が増えていく。不思議だ。いまだにね、そう、さっきね、ツイッター見てて思ったんだけど、広告ってさ、なんていうんだろう、それ一つ単体で国っていう、まあ国は国なんだけど、どっかの国に属してると思うんだよね、広告ってさ。ロザリアね。それがどこの国なんだろうなって、一番最初思ってたんだけど、まあ、領地っていう感じでもないから、独立は、
Did Master Quentin summon you?
うん、独立した国家ではあるんだろう
The
け
shad's
ど、
all salted and smoked. But it'll be an age before the stink's gone from the skirts. But at least you'll have the Grimalkins to keep you company.
ね、そこはまだよく分かってない。はい、拾う。ワンちゃん、トルガル、ちょっと威嚇して。
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
これもらうね。
Someone's waiting for this.
ちょっと怒ってる。
He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
よしよし。もらえた。よしよし、トルガル。トルガル。ツイッターで思い出したんやけど、ベルタンもタグに FF16 とか書いたらええのに。書いてるよ。全部じゃないけど。あとまあ、この YouTube ではなんか自動的にタグが入るから、それでいいかなって思ってる。それ以上はつけてないですね。めんどくさいから。FF16 入れればいいのかな。ここは特にもう何にもなさそうだよね。こう、なんか言ってくれるのかな、マーサーの人たち。 行く前にちょっと様子を見てみよう。まあ、どうせまたクエスト発生するからさ、来るんだけどね。一緒。まあさ、大変だったんですけど、ひどいことがあった。
Oh, Clive.
あそこはエルヴィン様を慕う人たちがたくさんいたからね。昔のロザリアみたいに暖かくて。それなのに、あの優しい人ばかりの小さな村が一方的に焼き払われてしまうなんて。これがこの地に残った太閤派への答えだというのなら、アナベラ様はロザリアのために一体何を求めてるんだい？本当だよね。
Don't you go dying too. We should think about pressing on.
Right, all right. Just let me get it.
よし。こんなこと言ってくれるんだね。聞いてたっけ前。みんなの意見は？
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
特にまだ特に変わってない感じがするね。話し方、考察、プレイもいいと思うんやけどね。あ、私の？ありがとうございます。ね、やばいよね。まったくタグを工夫してみようか。そしたらでもみんなタグで来るのかな、表示されるのかな。まあいいや、とりあえずここに帰りましょう。この FF16 のタグ、もっとこう多分ねフルネームでしか検索に引っかかってないと思うんだよね。はい。落とし物は。
There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet.
余裕でした。てかボロボロ落としたよ。
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
ちょっと汚れてるかもしれないけど。はい、これとこれ。
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
とんでもないものを落とした。チナ、まだ試してないんやけど、コンボは左スティックは触らない方がいいみたい。コンボ全然考えてないから全然できてないしかもスティックはね結構動かしちゃってるから。こんな綺麗に豪快に決まるんだって思ってしまった。へえ、ちょっとやってみたいね。あとはエントランス、あれはもう終わったのか。 あの人なんか言ってくれるかな。ごめんね、間に合わなかったんだよ。
Well, at least you're safe. Poor Randall. The damn fool. Surely his life was worth more than a handful of coins.
そんなにずいぶん年離れてみたいだったけど、でも友達だったんだね。申し訳ない。でもすぐに言ったけど。カローン。
So what god's-forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
ごめん、何にもないんだけど。どうしよう。あ、ヒートウェーブ。まあでもこれ、別にいらない。まあどうしようかな。まあ、ごめんね。なんか買ってあげたいんだけど、全部持ってる。もっといいやつ持ってる。
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And a tin tire's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
うちも左スティッカー相手に押しがしあったから、まあ見てみなって見てみなやって。なるほどね。あ、今のはカロンのところか。あとはオットーに話しかけなくちゃいけない。っていうか、ジルどこにいんの？あ、タリアのところ行ってないな。
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick.
タリア？あ、でもタリア行ったな。ここで、まだジルはシドのとこにいるのか。あ、いる。
Honestly, would it kill the girl to write back? Nose buried in another bloody book, no doubt.
ずいぶん話してるのに全然字幕が表示されない。なぜ？しょうがない。オットーに話しかけていこう。とりあえずタイトルの通りここでお別れしないといけないから。これ1時間ぐらいでやめたい。
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do.
3人いてよか
We'll
った
be
ね
leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. But that's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but... Who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
めっちゃ見られてる。おっと、戦闘できる人ももっと敬って。
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
The dame goes by many titles, including some that would make you blush. But only a trusted few know her real name.
クライブあんまり興味なさそうだもん
Don't worry
ね。
about finding her. As long as you've got that satchel.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
一応聞いておこうか。まあ、手代ね。
The way I see it. So, what'd you say?
はい、これ全然使わないんだけど。おっと。よし。さーて、ここを出るとも
う。Clive, was it?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
行くか。
Didn't sound.
イメル自分が好きなことになるとめっちゃ早口になる人。いるよね、特にオタクに多いよね。ここはいいから、これどこまでセーブできるんだ。あ、間違えちゃった。2回も同じやつ。まあ、そんな重要でもないところで。まあ、重要っちゃ重要かな。ここから先、結構重いからな。よし、行こ
う。Well, well, well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
ガブはお留守番です。でもまあそれが正解だったとは思うけど、あとはここ行こう。同じルートをたどってる気がする。あえて変えようとしないと、そりゃそうだよね。同じ人間がやってるからさ、基本的には同じルートになるんだよね。 英語話の指導ほんと渋かっこいい。かっこいいね。渋い。あー、大丈夫ですか？
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's.
お
Help
伺
us,
い
I beg
い
you.
ろんな肩書きが。
Help you with what?
Bandits in the golden stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
いいよ。
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
No problem.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
It's piece of cake. 行くぞ。
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is
こんなところに。
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect.
世の顔を見忘れたか。トルガル。ちょっと待って。もうちょっとこうカウンターを狙っていこう、カウンターを。はい。ダメか？ダメなのか？減少しようとも思わないけど、今作も実はジャンプ続けるのが早かったらどうしよう。ジャンプ
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
はい、終わり。
There he is, the hero of the golden stables.
でしょ
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants wouldn't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
人手不足だね。
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
あ、なるほどね。ちな、FF15 ではダッシュよりジャンプし続ける方が割と早いです。かっこ悪いけど早いってやつね。さすがにね、今回のクライブ君はお年を召しているので、そんなにダッシュするタイプの子ではない。
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still...
おっと、そこまでだ。
Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
割とはちょっと違う。ちょっとだけ早い。ちょっとだけ。どうだろう。あ、でもちょっと早いかもしんないね。ちょっと待って。やってみようか。ここをやっていくでしょ。こんぐらいね。トントン。あんま変わんないわ。あともう今回のクライブ君はずっと押し続けてるとダッシュするようになるから一概には言えないよね。ビジュアル的にもジャンプで進まないね。
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
うん。何の依頼を受けたっけ？あ、終わったんだ。じゃあ戻ろう。サクサク進まないと終わらんぞ。 まあ、それでも、戦闘に全く時間がかかってないから、まあ、サクサク進んではいると思うんだけどね。
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
あらん。
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken.
そ
Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could
う。
I?
急いでんだけど。
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up.
まあ、
So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
この格好見て普通のベアラだと思うクライブのこと。
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
まあいいでしょう。刻印があると、ずいぶんこれだけで意味があるからね。トルガルは一緒。
Fetch!
うん、かわいい。はい。
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly,
やってみるよってさ、ね。
I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
あっさりしてる、なんか。日本語の人たちはもっとなんか息も怠大みたいな感じだったけど。
In case you were wondering, the boys finally cleared the road to Northreach. But there's no need to hurry, is there? I can think of a few reasons you might want to linger another night or two.
教えてくれてる。まあでもね、言葉で教えられても、ここがさ、難解すぎてさ、あまり意味がないんだよね。
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the...
とこの下に、よいしょ。はい。
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble.
警戒しすぎなんだけど。
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
まあ。
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lost Wing needs those grapes.
しょうがないな。ある意味、彼らはここにたどり着けてよかったと思うけどね、全く同じ人間と思わない扱いをするところもあるから。そうね、もう本当良かったと思う。ラッキーだったよね。よし、まずはどうしようかな。こっちから。 何を頼まれたんだっけ。こっち。あ、そうそう。まずはご飯をあげよう。マスタ
ー。If you've something to ask,
あ、黒の一体。ザンブレック東部の田園地帯が黒の一帯に沈んだらしい。王都周辺の穀倉地帯は無事なようだから、しばらくは食料も大丈夫だろうが、ロストウィングもいつどうなるかわからん。今のうちに手を打っておいた方がいいかもしれんな。そうそう、そういうことがね、できるのがやっぱりすごいよね。
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
ありがとう。はい。英語版の判断、ほんと硬いって。で、心根は割と優しいのにね。やっぱりこう心の中にね、いろいろと抱えてるものがあるから。心根は優しいけど、言葉がね、硬くなっちゃうのかな、どうしても。はい。
That bearer spoke to a master.
What manner of place is this?
兄さん、さっきのベアラは人がいてでも普通に話してたね。ベアラになんかあのベアラおかしいんだけどって言われてる。マスタ
ー。Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
堂々としたベアラクライブ軍です。なんなら人より偉そうって威厳醸し出してる。パン食べたくなってきちゃうね。ワインはいらないけど。どう？
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything.
本当よ。ここまでね、異彩放っているクライブを見れば、ちょっとぐらい大丈夫そうだなって思うかもしれないね。
Nothing bad, I promise. Not ever again.
こんなベアラっぽくないベアラがうろうろしてるんだったら、多分大丈夫だろうっていうふうに思うかもね。意外といけるかもって。はい。あれ？今どこにいんの？クライブここだよね。なんだっけ？あ、そうそうそう。ロストウィングじゃない、ゴールドン農場で、なんだっけ？鬼退治をやってくれっていう話だっけ？よいしょ。別に移動する必要なかったの。
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
はい。きれいにしましょう。お掃除を。ぐすんぐすん聞こえた。はい、行くぞ。はい、はい、はい。空中戦がちょっとね、苦手なんだよね。それに特化したアビリティをセットしてないから。うん。 トルガル。よし。すごい。はい。トルガルやれ。あれ。はい。よいしょ。あ、それはね、多分ね、違くて、さっきね、間違えた。はい、ヘッドホンをね、少し、いじったんです。その時に、ちょっと擦れちゃったかも。
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
よし、行こう。髪の毛がね、耳にね、かかってね、くすぐったかったから、ヘッドホンをいじったんだけど、ヘッドホンとマイクが一緒だから、それで多分どっか当たっちゃってたかも。失礼しました。ヘッドホンとマイク連動してるからだ。一応ね、当たらないようにっていつもは気をつけてるんだけど、たまに当たっちゃうかも。しかも今物理的にマイクのね、音割れをしないようにってなんていうか反らしてるんだよね。自分の口元じゃなくてちょっと離すような感じでしてるから、ちょっとそれでね当たる可能性がありました。はい、こっちだね。よしよしよし。あれ？あ、いいんだね。ほんとロストルウィング、迷路。
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
よし。それはヘッドホンと髪が連動してなくてよかった。それはもうなんか違う生き物になっちゃうからね。
Good boy.
Good boy. かわいい。こことコネができたらもうお酒飲み放題。ね。現にねくれるようになるからね、確かね。で、ここ先に進もう。あ、こっちに行くのか。飛んでいいですか？ここでしょ？どうやって行くんだ？ここから行けるかな？通れそうだよね。ここから。普通はどうやって行くんだ？普通は、あ、こっちから行くのか。こういう感じで。こっから行けるのかな？逆側ですみたいな。通れませんみたいになるのかな？ちょっと行ってみたいな。こっちはこっちからだから、こっち側、逆側から。飲んでみたいね。いや、私は飲めないから、ブドウジュースでいいけど。よし、走っていくよ。綺麗だ。はい、握る。握る、ほんとさ。そんな目ざとく見つけなくていいんだけどね、クライブ。そう、ここね。いけるかな。そう、マップだとね、こう短い距離なんだけどね。そうそう。いけるか？なんかいけそうだね、普通に。あ、ここ横から入る感じになるのか。じゃあ別にどっから行ってもいいんだ。なるほどね。クレールビュー。なるほど。
Northery. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
よし、探してみよう。めっちゃ目の前にいるんですけど。目の前いすぎ。あ、ちょっと他の人とも話したかったな。一発で声かける。
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
無駄に色っぽい声やない
Let
です
us
ね。
leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
マダムのさ、これめちゃめちゃ色っぽいよね。娼婦って感じがするけど。めちゃめちゃ色っぽい。ねイサベル、うちもなんとなくついていきそう。本当だよね。あんな声出されたらついてっちゃうよね。ベルタン、お酒は飲めへんのは覚えたけど、逆に好みの飲み物ある。お茶。お茶とかジュースもね、好きだけど、緑茶、紅茶、ウーロン茶みたいな感じかな。
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather used.
Used? Yes, but spent hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
ね、日本語版より色っぽいじゃないか。色っぽいと思いました。思う。色っぽい。
Is handcrafted from the finest desert wool.
クライブの牧年人プリがさらに際立つ感じだったね。
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
Welcome.
使っていこう。あー、お金なくなっちゃった。20万あったのに。
Come back again.
ちょっと控えるか。ちょっと20万を切りたくなかったな。高いんだよ。
Welcome, good. Back off, branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
あ、本当ここでもなんかウェルカムって言おうとしたらさ、言ってくれなかった。
Oh, and a sign of roast antelope. All from the Sea of Grace this very morn.
ウーロン茶、子供の頃は渋みが苦手だったけど、今ではそれがありになってる。なるほど。私、黒ウーロン茶が好きなレベルで、苦いの結構好きかも。コーヒーは飲めないんだけど、お茶の苦さは結構大丈夫ですね。
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a branded's touch.
ほんとみんなひどい。だからここのやつら嫌いなんだよ。
I'll just have to take them all.
まったく。それでもちゃんとね、助けてあげるクライブ君はなんで心が広いんでしょう。マダム。
With reds, whites, ales, meads, ciders, perries, murray.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up.
何か
？Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
すんごい嫌われてる。めっちゃ罵倒されたんだけど。
That wasn't so bad.
抜けられたけどさ、罵倒されたよ。
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
さっきのくらいほど何してるんだって言い方。結構フランクな感じだった。ね、めっちゃ渋かっこいい。かっこいいわ、かっこいい。
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
よし。行くぞ。トルガル。あ。
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
大丈夫これ。何やらすごい誤解されそうだけど、なんでしょう。
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
はい、パスポートもらった。実質的なパスポート。
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours.
印籠って言った方がいいね、やっぱね。
I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
あれ、YouTube おかしいですか？呼び捨てで呼んでって。あれ、YouTube おかしい？私の方動いてるんだけどね。一応自分の方も見てはいるけど、こっちは動いてるけどね。ダメ？大丈夫かな？トルガル？まあ週末っていうか日曜日だからね。そのせいかな。一応私も自分の方を開けてみてはいるんだけど、こっちは動いてるかな。新しい依頼がすんごいたくさん出てきた。再起動してみます。了解です。ちょっとアビリティを見ておこう。900か。何もできない。まずね、これと、それからこれをどうにかしたい。マスターしたいんだよね。じゃないと、こう、他のにつけられないので、マスターしていくと他のやつもつけられるようになるからね。もうちょっと待ってみましょう。よし。じゃあ、依頼を一つずつ受けていって。これ今日は終わんないじゃん。別にいいけどさ。今日終わんなくても別に。
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
何?
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
これ闇取引の片棒か付けってことでしょ。1000円じゃさ、普通引き受けてくれる人いないよ。もうクライブは。
The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
怪しい。うちのが調子悪かったみたい。ああ、よかったよかった。戻って。パソコンね、一回調子悪くなると、どうしようもない時あるからね。再起動が一番早い。よし、一個ずつやっていくか。
haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
一緒。こんなさ、闇商売さ、クライブは疑うことを知らないから、お坊ちゃんだからね。ベアラーだったと言っても。はい。
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded.
Go on now.
ひどいよ。
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
はい。言うことあるんじゃない？
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it.
そういう態度よ。
You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
まったく。
I'd be dead in a ditch if it weren't for Etienne's blessings.
忘れてました。この裏に宝物があることを。はい。まあ、宝物じゃなかった、ゴミだった。はい。あの個室でねっとりとした話し方苦手。キモい。
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
ちょっと警戒してる。
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
渡したくないよ、こいつ。やっぱり英語でも渡したくない。やっぱやだな。
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
嫌なやつだな、本当に。
Speak of this to anyone, and there'll be nightshade in your morning gruel.
こんな目立つ格好してるベアラに対して。
You won't find carpets like this in the capital. I can assure
ベルタン、英語版でもいい声だなって思えるキャラいてる？イサベラさん。イサベラさんいい声ですね。
What did you say was in these pies again?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. Right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
グルリンだけどやっぱりちょっと高圧的だね。早くしろって。
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
まったく。イサベラは、イサベラは、話し方エロすぎる。色っぽすぎるところはある。確かに。確かにそれはあるけど、でもホイホイついていくと思う。あんな風に言われたら、何ですか？
Well then, I suppose you'll...
ふらふら遊んでいかないって言ったら行きますって言うかもね。男なら。
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours.
はいはいはい。 上流ですよ。スピリッツ。やばい。
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Indeed, and I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
まあまあひどいこと言ってるな。そうなんだ。途中から分からなくなったな。もう、お前は何を言ってるんだ状態。トルガル。
Fetch.
よしよし。まあいいとしよう。もらうものはもらったし。そしてまたよくわからない。
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she let them off the leash?
なんか言われてるんだけど、お前、くそ。5年後覚えてるよ。
You're one of the dames, I see. Well, you'd best be back to the Vale before the sun sets. Once the men of the garrison have filled their bellies with liquid courage, a brooch won't stay their tempers.
トルガルは癒し。トルガルは癒し。本当に。もうこのさ、世界トルガルがいなかったらさ、続けてられないよね。
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
めんどくさい。精鋭かっこ悪いと手合わせを受けますか。うん、うちもぶっちゃけ折れるところ結構あった。心折れるところね。そうだよね。トルガルがいないとね。
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back.
手加減なし。
I suggest you don't either.
Okay.
Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
っていうかクライブのこと全然知らないのかな、ここら辺のやつら。まあ駐屯兵だからな。前線に出てるクライブとはあまり顔を合わせることはなかったのかな。全力？いいよ全力でも。まあでもかわいそうだからこのまま。
Let's get the measure of you, shall we?
こいつ日本語よりムカつく話し方してるな。
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right,
Let's be having you.
ムカつく。頑張れよクライブ。
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon.
割とディスりながら話してる。お前ふざけんなよ。そうだ。
Fuck me. What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
怒られてる。
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
弱いって言います。汚く。
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we? In the game's favour anyway.
見えない見えない。
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
おっと食らいたくない。
We got potential. Give it that.
あ、ダメだ。これはひどい。クライブ。あ、ちょっとさすがにクライブもイラッときたんだろうね。瞬殺でちょっとすっきりした。ああ、よかったよかった。私もすっきりした。ザクって。大丈夫？
Rieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
やばい。これは矜持なのか？矜持というか、ただの虚栄心という感じがする。
finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, right? Extra drills it is then.
Hey, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we?
ある意味知らない英語もあるんやないかって改めて思った。なるほど。あとはまだあるんだよね。ここ端っこのあれだあれ。
It's not been half a moon since Bellinger's tour, and they'd have us march again.
That's what we signed up for.
草っていうか侵略だよね。もう完全に。
The bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble on another man's coin?
だってねえ。無抵抗なところに行くんだもんね。
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars. Thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
決闘前の会話の内容、ほんとひどすぎ。
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
よし、行こう。
Heard the bones fell fast.
向こう、ね、英語圏のディスりって結構ひどいって言うもんね。ぶっちゃけそっちの都合ですよねって言いたい。それあなたの都合ですよねみたいな。勝手なこと言ってたからね、どっちか自分たち都合でしか言ってなかったんで、確かに日本語でもね。大丈夫？
I have something for you.
ご飯ですよ。はい。
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
あの人ももう長くないかもね。だってほら手足がもう石化してるもん。
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. You branded are nothing but a nuisance. Feckless a lot of ya.
英語やととても人に物を頼む感じじゃないよね。そうなんだ。クソ偉そうってこと？あ、それはもともとそんな感じだったけどね。彼女も辛そうやなね。もう本当にザンブレク、クライブにとっては微妙な奴らだよね、本当に。立場的に。
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
今じゃない。今は渡せない。この謎の仕事もね、どんだけ早く乾かしたいんだっていうね。
You look like you need a rest.
はい。
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
結構しっかりしてるね、ベアラー。
That's something at least.
なんか今にも死にそうって感じじゃない。まだいけそうって感じ。あ、でももう結構もう石化してる。本当に無駄なこれ労力ではね。もっと違うことに魔法使えばいいのに。あ、謎だよ、本当。本当だよ、本当に。
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
ひどい。
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
じゃあ怪我しなきゃいいじゃん。
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
はい。大丈夫？ ひどいクソ野郎だったね。
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
この人はそろそろ死にそうだ。
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
もしも自分が洗濯物を乾かすだけの存在どうなんいや、ひどいよ。なんだろうな。もっといい使い方ありますよ、僕みたいな感じでちょっと売り込むことはできないのかな。
That bastard! Accident my ass!
もうひどい。たとえ動物にもでももうちょっと優しく接するよね、普通はね。ひどいんですけど。この下、あれ道が分かんなくなっちゃった。この先から行けるか。よいしょ。この人。違う、この人に話しかけたら始まっちゃう。はい。
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
この集落やとベアラーの声も子供でさえ意味ないんやろうね。いや、そうだね。ほんと。もうクライブたちがいたところがいかにおかしいというか、まあ貴重なところだったかっていうのがわかるよね。さてと、ちょうど時間もいい感じなんで、結局ここまでしかできなかった。だけど、これで次はその先に進めそうだね。いつも長くなっちゃうからこの辺にしておこう。ね、ドルガル。はい。ここからね、ついに先に進みたいと。
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Now you are always welcome here at the Vale.
また頑張っていきたいと思います。はい。で、明日はやらないんで、楽しかったね。なんか、英語だとね、いろいろと面白いところもあったりしてね。また日本語とは違う感じで楽しかった。はい。で、明日はやらなくて、火曜日に、21時からまたやりたいと思いますので、お時間合う方はぜひ遊びに来てくれると嬉しいです。はい。で、そう、高評価、チャンネル登録もぜひよろしくお願いします。ね、これで多分次こそ、マザークリスタルの破壊のところまでいけると思うんで、そこからね、また怒涛の2時間が始まると思いますけど、よろしくお願いします。はい。またねまたねご視聴くださいましてありがとうございました。失礼いたします。バイバーイ。